Hey, what's going on, guys? FullFrontage here. Today, bringing you guys a Clash of Clans video, and we are going to be talking about farming for Town Hall 12, the composition and trophy range I've had the most success with. Excuse me. I've been playing a lot of Clash of Clans lately. I've been really getting back into it and trying to catch up on all the defenses and everything like that we're working with. I know my walls are a little bit underleveled for where I'm at currently, but I was completely maxed Town Hall 11 when the Winter Jam came out outside of Heroes and Walls. In the winter, for those of you guys who weren't playing during the Winter Jam event, it was basically all upgrades were 50% off. It was way too good of an opportunity to pass up, so I upgraded my Town Hall. I upgraded both of the Inferno Towers. I upgraded all my Expos. I upgraded the Eagle Artillery, upgraded Air Defense. The typical strats that I use for upgrades, which is Eagle Artillery, Inferno Towers, Expos, Air Defense, Wizard Towers, Teslas, kind of in that same category as Wizard Tower, and then from there it's Archer Towers, Cannons. So that's like the strategy that I've used, and that's worked well for me personally. With all my upgrades and everything like that. But we had some wall rings from our battle pass, and if you guys would like to support the channel, make sure you go to settings, more settings, scroll down to the bottom and enter code FullFrontage. Look at that, I didn't even have it in there yet. It resets every 7 days, so just keep that in mind, and it's a little bit tucked away, so make sure you remember, set a reminder. But anyway, jumping back into it, so I'm going to show you guys some replays of success that I've had. So I've been using this Dragon Loon clone strategy for farming. It costs just about over 300,000 elixir to make. No Dark Elixir at all. There are no Dark Elixir troops. And when you're farming for Dark Elixir, trying to get your heroes up and everything like that, it's super important to make sure you get that Dark Elixir. So this attack, you guys can see, it's about a 1.4 million haul from gold to elixir to Dark Elixir. So it is really nice, and the trophy range that I typically farm in is 2,500 to 3,200. You can still find things above 3,200, but typically in that 2,500 to 3,200 trophy range, you're going to be finding a lot of bases like this where they're either very under-leveled and abandoned, or just very under leveled. You guys will see that in my next attack. Or they're just bases that haven't been checked in a few days, and there's a ton of loot just waiting for someone to take. And yeah, so those are the three bases you kind of see in that trophy range. And this dragon balloon clone comp, typically I like to clone the balloons as they're going toward the middle, so there's a lot more troops funneling through the middle and taking out the major defenses like Inferno Towers, the Eagle Artillery if it's still up and not too far to the outside, as well as going through and taking down those Expos, because those Expos can be a nuisance for the heroes cleaning up around the outside. So we'll see a little bit of a difference. So this base is under leveled, as you guys can see, but it is active. So the Eagle Artillery is coming. I always look for the air sweepers when going in with this attack. So I look for the air sweepers and I attack from the opposite side. Typically if there's one facing one way and one facing the other way, unlike this case where there's air sweepers both pointing out toward the north side of the base. If they're like one's pointing east and one's pointing west, or one's pointing north and one's pointing south, I look for where I can take out the most air defenses, because the air defenses are going to be a nuisance if they end up targeting to the warden, or if they're a higher level, they take down dragons fairly quick. You only have 9 dragons in this composition. I'm currently upgrading my army camp so I can get a 10th dragon in there, but up until that point, you really want to go for, you look for the air sweepers. If they're pointing away, then you go into the side where you can take out air defenses as well. And sometimes people will be really smart with their layouts and they'll have all 4 air defenses on the side of the air sweepers. But in that case, what I would do is I would still drop the dragons and balloons on the opposite side of where the air sweepers are, and then kind of clean up that top and try to pick off a couple air defenses with the Barb King and the Archer Queen. Now, my Barbarian King and Archer Queen are very far apart in levels. My Barb King is level 34 and my Archer Queen is level 61. I've always prioritized my Archer Queen over the Barbarian King. just a personal preference. I know some people like to level them up equally and things like that, but I've always just gone for the Archer Queen first. And look at this, first base. Wow. I was like, okay, we're going to go in for a search, and it might be a while, but first base coming up here. So we look at it this way, right? So here are the air defenses. Now this base is abandoned, so it might not really matter that much. But the air sweeper is also pointing out toward the town hall. So a majority of the loot, I look for the Dark Elixir drills because that's where most of the loot is going to be. There's one down here, there's a couple up here, but all the elixirs up here. So we're going to go in from the top side, kind of over here, and push down towards those air defenses that are away from the air sweepers. So we'll go in like this, and then there are currently really no defenses that'll hurt my balloons or anything like that. Now we're rolling in toward one, so we're going to drop a couple rage spells right here, and then the balloons again coming through. So I'm going to drop the clone spell onto the balloons. That's exactly what we want to do. And then down here we're going to drop the Archer Queen and Barb King, while the air units kind of clean up that top half. Balloons are onto that Archer Queen. Dragon goes onto the Archer Queen as well. We're going to rage up that middle part right there, so it takes down that air sweeper and also is able to pick off some of the Tesla. And then Archer Queen does take down the air sweeper. That's exactly what we wanted to do. We're going to activate the Barbarian King's ability, and the Archer Queen is going to stay focused onto some of the defenses on the outside. Warden is still protecting some dragons. Archer Queen's not going for the town hall. She's pretty much going for everything else at this point, but we have a lot of dragons alive and not too many air targeting defenses remaining. Just the town hall and this level 1 archer tower or level 2 archer tower, a very low level archer tower. And so there it is, going to be able to take it down. Oh, there's a wizard tower right there, but I mean, it's focused onto the warden, and we just have dragons for days right now. I think we have like 6 dragons up or something, which is super nice. But yeah, so that is the attack strategy that I use to farm. We're just going to activate the warden's ability right here, keeping those dragons alive, make sure they take down the town hall nice and quick. And just like that, look at that hull, 1 million loot. And plus the Master 3 bonus, it's like 100,000, so it's not like, it's nothing to knock off, you know, but it's still a pretty decent amount. Let me do this, and look at this, 8.3 million gold. Let's see, let me donate to this guy. We have E-Drag for you, Loons, Rage, and the Slammer. Perfect. All right, so getting people prepped up for war attacks. Currently winning the war 53 to 46. They still have quite a bit of attacks to use. I got a 3-star and a 1-star on my attack, so let's see what else. What do we want to upgrade next? That's kind of what I want to see. What is available for upgrade? We could do the Inferno Tower. I do want to save my builder to try to upgrade this army camp and get my army camps going. I have 2 going. 1 is already up to level 10. 2 are currently going up to level 10, and I have 2 wizard towers down right now as well. Our guard's about to run out, so maybe we'll just let that go and then work towards getting up this Archer Queen up to 62. That's going to be the goal, getting my Archer Queen maxed out to 65, and then we'll worry about the King and the Warden. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys learned a little bit, and I hope the Dragon Loon clone, I can tell you guys the exact cost of it as well. It is 378,000. 378,000. So it was a little over, because there are more balloons coming into the comp, and maybe when it goes to dragons it might go a little bit higher, but 378. You still gain elixir at a pretty decent rate, right? It's nothing to like, I don't know. You still gain elixir at a pretty decent amount, that's the point. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more content, turn on that notification bell if you guys want to get notified when videos are posted. If you guys want to see more Clash of Clans videos, let me know down in the comment section below. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later. Peace out.